It's Infinity N5 week, and we have 3 Operation Sandtrap Battle Packs to be won. We will choose 3 winners, one from the comments on our YouTube videos, one from the comments on OnTableTop.com, and one from our Cult of Games members, so you guys get an extra chance to win.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for more from Infinity N5 week. I'm joined once again by Carlos and Killian from Corvus Belli to take us through a whole host of JSA Profiles. And interesting to see where these go because as we all know, the JSA are the best faction. They are super fantastic great.
Previously, they were sectorial of JSA, then they became an NA2.
Yes.
And now they're their own complete whole faction.
Beautiful.
With sectorials and everything.
Don't make me choose between any of the factions involved in this Operation Sandtrap box. We hate Pano, and we were betrayed by the JSA. And oh, guess what? The JSA betrayed Pano. Who would guess?
Yeah. Who could have saw that coming?
Who could have? Wow, totally unexpected. So don't make me choose. Don't make me choose between because I'm a Eugene player at heart. So the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. That's it. Okay. Moving on. Okay, light infantry, the backbone of JSA Shindenbutai Senku troops. Decent close combat value, 15 since they are not at all a specialist unit in close combat. BS 11. PAs 10, willpower 12, harm 0, BTS 3. Okay, let's take a look at the loadouts because that's the interesting thing here. Okay,
so the standard Combi Rifle guys 9 points.
Well, they have access to Shock Marksman Rifle, Serious WC 11 points.
That's
is that
really
true?
Good. Yeah.
Remember with these videos with profiles. Remember that this was true until today. The moment the army updates, this might change, might differ, might suffer, might panic, might change, might mutate, might evolve, might improve. We don't know. Right now, NC Shock Marksman Rifle, Serious WC, 11 points.
It's pretty good.
It's Thunderbolt was a thing. These guys have a thing already, with no need to increase the burst. Okay, Comlink plus 1 Specialist Operative Combi Rifle, 11 points. Infinity Spec Ops, 10 points. Forward Observer with plus 4, of course, 10 points. Paramedic, 11 points. So they are a bit more affordable, a bit more efficient in terms of adding orders to your list.
Yeah, they're cheap, but they're still effective.
A Japanese thing, a Caledonian thing also back in the day.
They've BS 11, not 10 though, which is good, because they're not Kasitsu. Yeah, so they're slightly better at shooting.
Is that value final thing?
Well, yeah.
This is true today. We will see when the army updates, but this is the closest to the official canon super final word we can give you. Okay.
Now just some more meat. Okay.
Moving on. Final profile might differ from what we're showing here on the screen, but let's stick to it right now. Raiden Shindenbutai, medium infantry, huge comeback of an elite unit here, movement 4-4, close combat 16, because he has swords, but you won't be using them, believe me. BS 13, decent BS, willpower 13, arm 3, BTS 3, beta 1, okay. Surprise attack -3, cool, unless your enemy has combat instinct. Courage, hidden deployment, super cool. Hidden deployment is always a card on your hand. Immunity shock, Mind Layer
is really powerful in these guys. It's pretty good.
Mind Layer in these guys. Mind Layer in the hands of an expert player, on a guy who knows what he's doing, a nightmare. A guy who wants to go, I'm going full Mind Layer with my list. It will be a nightmare for you. Because if a guy who knows how to handle his tools is the best thing ever. Mimet is -3. Okay, fine. Everybody has Visor now. An X-Visor. Cool.
Now that's actually good because I've seen what weapons they have and now they're looking good. Okay.
As Killian said, there are things that are good and things that are actually good. You know. Raiden, loadouts, heavy rocket launcher, shock mines, because has mine layer, Raker pistol, close combat weapon, 1.5, 25. Okay. Raiden, missile launcher, shock mines, 2 SWC, 33. 2 SWC. We're paying for the weapon and the mine layer skill.
Yeah.
So if you go Raiden, you are investing in the Raiden, and this guy doesn't make a fire team. Is its own thing. So a choice.
Mm-hmm. But coming out of hidden deployment with a missile launcher and X-Visor, that's pretty good.
That's correct.
That's really good.
That's correct.
He doesn't need friends.
No, he doesn't need friends because all his friends are dead because he's blown them up with rockets. Yeah. Raiden's a really solid profile. Really
almost an Agema there.
Yeah.
They still can be blind by the smoke, but almost an Agema there.
Yeah, almost an Agema.
Okay, Nokizaru unit, the ninja on the box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so close combat 23.
Mm-hmm.
These are the pros. Okay, BS12, BS12, willpower 13, arm 0, BTS 6. So you shoot him with normal ammunition, the guy is weak. You shoot him with violent ammunition, the guy is attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So skills, martial arts level 3, and this means +3 to your close combat value. So suddenly we're in 26.
Mm-hmm.
-3 for the other guy, and increased burst. Okay, in a certain way. Courage, forward deployment +8 inches, dodge +2 inches, mimetism -3, stealth, total terrain, climbing plus, and multi-special rifles level 1 because they are cheap today. Looking at the loadouts, MULTI Marksman Rifle,
that's pretty good.
With silence pistol because this is and shock close combat weapon PS6, 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
With the killer hacker device, so machine gun, shockman's discharges, silence pistol, close shock, 27 points, and forward server, the working class option, so machine gun plus shockman's discharges, 25 points.
That killer hacker now is pretty good because of the hidden deployment. Because of the forward deployment and using the stealth and stuff, yeah, that could be very effective as just a good anti-hacker troop. Because he's got good short-range weapons, yeah. That killer hacker might be the best one of the...
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not fond of the sniper role on the ninjas.
No.
Has always been there. It's always a way to go, but not really into it. This time is serious WC, so that's an option, yeah.
I think if you can afford the 2 points, take the hacker, the killer hacker. That's worth taking.
Yeah. Moving on, Jizamurai Hanryudan, medium infantry. Okay, this is the poor samurai, okay? But you will love him. Okay, movement 4-4, close combat 23.
Mm-hmm.
PS12, PA13, willpower 13, arm 3, BTS 3. Okay, moving on. Martial arts level 3, so it's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Courage, dodge +3, dodge +2 inches, immunity shock, mimetism -3, stealth, climbing plus, combat instinct.
Oh, can't be surprised.
Can't be surprised and climbs. Okay, fine. Jizamurai, look at the loadouts. This is aimed totally to be a close combat unit.
Yeah.
Light shotgun, nothing. Pistol, DA close combat weapons with PS5, 21 points. That's
really cheap.
Okay, I'm going in a fire team, and when things get into close combat, send the dog right there. Another option, which is pretty much the same, but with EM close combat weapon. Okay.
EM close combat weapons, depending on what you're facing, are the better choice, I think. Yeah, so definitely that's an interesting option. They're the same cost as well. Yeah.
Same cost, so affordable. Yeah. Light shotgun and also emitter with DA CC weapon 24.
Not bad, yeah.
But now here's the loadout. Light shotgun Thunderbolt 24.
That's the best.
And Thunderbolt, some people are considering which is like disposable. It's not disposable, it's there. So you will constantly shooting like almost better than HMG range. It's just burst 2, but imagining him in a fire team, it would become burst 3.
And he's really cheap.
And it's really affordable. It's 24. Affordable. So between 21 and 24, come on. I mean, the list had to be really tight in order to lose those 3 points.
Limited -3 on a platform where dodging on 16s and you're dodging 4 inches? No, that's pretty good. That's solid.
And he cannot be surprised by it.
And he can't be surprised, yeah.
And there's a final option with submachine gun because reasons, 22p. So the Thunderbolt loadout, to me, totally pops out. And I'm not a super player.
I can see situations where the submachine gun's good if you're going to be up close and you want the extra burst that the shotgun won't give you. That's situational, but still usable. But yeah, that Thunderbolt, oof, that one's powerful.
Yeah. You say poor samurai. Really, they're the blue-collar samurai. They're the working samurai.
The working samurai.
They're always out there grifting away in the fields.
By contrast, now we have the shiny boys.
Yes.
Yeah, Hatamoto Imperial Guard, tired of luxury and tired of glamour and being sent to war because they have to exercise their skills, because if not, they will become bland and fluid. Okay, so Hatamoto Imperial Guard, 6-2, just beginning with a 6-2 movement, 23 close combat, BS 13, decent, 13 in PS, 13 in willpower, arm 2, BTS 6, beta 2.
So that arm 2 looks low. Okay, but there's something that compensates for that in the skills, because...
In the river of skills.
Yeah, river of skills, yes.
Frenzy, which is a trick, is like, okay, become impetuous after his first kill. So, and it changes. Impetuous in M5 is also related to limited cover, but this guy has really no cover, so doesn't have to care about it. Martial Arts level 4, Courage, 2+2 inches, Immunity, Shock, Mimetism, X-Visor, Nanoscreen, Natural No Warrior, Combat Instinct, Specialist Superior, still, no, a river of skills. Almost need a third row for skills. The key thing element here is Nanoscreen.
Yep.
Specifically designed not to stuck with cover and partial cover and normal cover. That's why the no cover is there. So Nanoscreen is like cover that goes with you.
Yeah, you're essentially always in cover. So even though he may become impetuous, he will have the Nanoscreen to give him cover, which just means he's going to have armor 5 most of the time.
Nanoscreen has its own shenanigans. It doesn't work in close combat, doesn't work against templates, if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but it's it was kind of an alien device. Now is JSA here using it. And probably
speaking of alien devices, what's that first profile, Carlos?
Yeah. By the way, genuine reaction here by Killian, who hasn't seen these assets.
Oh my god!
Before making the video, because it's better for the video. So there you
go. What is that? A plasma carbine?
Hatamoto NCO with plasma carbine, heavy pistol, monofilament close combat weapon, EM close combat weapon, Series WC 34 plasma carbine. So exotic technology in the hands of JSA units. Yeah. There you go. NCO is super useful.
Yeah, really.
I mean, apart from the river of skills that the guy has 2 slots, NCO and Lieutenant +1 order. So why don't having more than one Hatamoto and one benefits from the extra Lieutenant order from the other one? This sounds like a fire team to me in a certain way. I don't know.
Plasma weapon staying the same with the template hit? Potentially with the plasma?
I don't know. It's M5. Don't ask me so specific questions. I don't have the whole Excel file in my brain.
Sure, sorry. Plasma weapons, very scary because it hits you once, hits you twice, it turns all the dice.
That stays. Hits you once.
Okay.
Yeah. They were discussing about the critical hit right before coming over here. Because M5 is being made as we speak, people. Because they have until mid-November to finish it off. Okay, so Red Fury, Spitfire options.
Yep.
We're talking about around 40 points here. And then Lieutenant +1 order. The 3 same weapons, Plasma Carbine, Red Fury, and Spitfire. And it's less expensive. It's about 36. Is that 36?
Yep, 36.
And I can see 38 and 39, sorry.
So you'll save a few points by taking him as your lieutenant, but the NCO option is actually very good for that. Though.
Yeah. But both of them. I mean, Lieutenant +1 and NCO together.
That's really good. Yeah, if you take both, do.
Suddenly, combat group becomes 12 orders combat group. Stuff.
Pricey, but worth it.
Pricey, but worth it, definitely.
I mean, it's expensive samurai. It's like a luxury car. His armor shines in the battlefield. And finally, because you demanded, okay, of course, is the Yamabushi profile, which is not strictly JSA. Okay, can work for both of them, for JSA or KFC.
Shocking.
Yeah.
He has got a beard. It's not white, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Warband, Yamabushi, 6'2". Let's begin with that. 23. 23 in close combat is there. I mean, then BS 11, PS 13, Willpower 13, Arm 1, BTS 3. Okay. Skill Frenzy. Martial Arts level 3, so it's BS 26 people. Forward deployment +4 inches, dodge +2 inches, mimetism -3, stealth, dogged.
Dogged.
Dog. Religious troop. Dog. I haven't seen a dog unit in a while, really, because
they're mostly no incapacitation more than anything else. But yeah, so dogged can keep activating after it takes a wound, but at the end of that turn can't be healed, just go straight to dead. So once it takes a wound, want to keep going. Although I'm talking N4 rules, maybe changing N5.
No, it's
okay. Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it stays the same. The only problem with dog was back in the day when you have to keep spending orders in a row, and that had problems with the timing. Now it's like that. Yamabushi FTO with chain rifle and Panzerfaust, heavy pistol, DA plus shock, close combat weapon, PS, possibility of survival 4, just 15 points.
It's pretty good.
But we are looking at a warband with frenzy skill, okay. The tactical bow with medikit option, 16 points. And then we have Yamabushi with that cannot be in a fire team. It's not FTO. Camouflage, just one use, chain rifle and Panzerfaust for 16 points. And finally with tactical bow once again, 16 points. So it's there.
I think the cheap Panzerfaust coming there for 15, if you can join a fire team, is actually quite good. Although the camouflage one use is interesting because you can come out of camo, get that Panzerfaust off, and then if you're close enough, then get into close combat. So, and the chain rifle as well for that big template. Yeah, situationally, I could see this being quite useful.
Well, chain rifle in a fire team, but is no longer Burst 2. So there is suddenly template weapons in a fire team with the M5 rules are not like that, like it used to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. But the camouflage one use as just a single unit can be effective because just dispose of it, get it to take out something, and then if it goes dogged, just keep using it to the end of the turn. You don't care, you can't heal it anyway. Get those chain rifle shots off. Yeah,
he's not a specialist. I mean, I was just thinking about dog in a specialist in order that I received the hit, but I still push the button, stuff like that.
Dogged specialists are really good. People don't utilize them often enough, actually. Okay.
Definitely a way to go with it. And like you say, with the use of dogged in there, when somebody finally manages to pin them down, to hit them, you can just push.
Yeah, because you can't heal it. It's going to die at the end of the turn anyway. Just you might as well use it as much as you can.
Yeah, until it reaches close combat.
And then you're hitting close combat 26 with
26. And a -3 on your opponents.
And with a possibility of survival 4, which is like damage 16.
Yeah, so that's actually
which is
really
plus
high.
1 damage on a 15. Yeah. So it's very scary.
So sometimes you just need to pick a point, pick an opponent that you need to remove from the board, and he'll go at it until one of them is dead, or possibly both.
So if you can carry him in a fire team, and when he's in range, throw him, even if he receives an impact, he is able to reach close combat. He has a 6-2 movement, therefore just move 6 inches away from an enemy and throw the dog, and that's it.
It's the way to do it. There you go, folks. Interesting stuff coming from the JSA for N5. Hopefully that's whet your appetite. It'll be interesting to see what you come up with. We're going to move on for now, and we'll see you again very shortly.
It's Infinity N5 week, and we have 3 Operation Sandtrap Battle Packs to be won. We will choose 3 winners, 1 from the comments on our YouTube videos, 1 from the comments on OnTableTop.com, and 1 from our Cult of Games members, so you guys get an extra chance to win.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and while you're at it, why not hit subscribe, and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it, go on.